Tonight, when you close your eyes, you become the most helpless version of yourself. You can't run. You can't fight. You can't even scream in time. For 8 hours every single night, your body shuts down, muscles relaxed, eyes closed, completely still. By every rule of nature, you should be the easiest meal on the planet. And yet, something strange happens. The lion walks past you. The leopard sniffs the air and moves on. The bear circles and disappears into the dark. The real reason predators ignore sleeping humans is far stranger than you think, and it says something deeply unsettling about what you actually are. Picture the Serengeti, 2 in the morning, a Maasai village, no walls, no roof, just open ground and sleeping bodies. A lion enters. It moves through the village. It steps over a sleeping man. It pauses. It keeps walking. This isn't a story. This is documented field behavior. Researchers studying human-lion conflict in Tanzania recorded exactly this kind of event dozens of times. The lion had access. The lion chose not to attack. Why? The first answer lives inside the predator's brain, not yours. Zoologist Hans Kruk spent decades studying predator behavior in Africa. What he found was that predators like lions, leopards, and hyenas are not simply hunger machines, they are risk calculators. Every single attack costs energy. Every attack carries a chance of injury. A broken jaw from a struggling animal means starvation. A punctured eye means blindness, death. So before a predator strikes, its brain runs a calculation unconsciously, instantly. Is this worth it? Can I get hurt here? A sleeping human doesn't trigger the usual reward signal. You're not fleeing. You're not showing fear. You're not activating the chase reflex. Predatory animals like big cats are built to respond to movement, the dart, the sprint, the panic. That motion is what flips the hunting switch on. A still body confuses the system. You're not behaving like prey. And that confusion buys you time. But that's only half the story. The deeper answer goes back nearly 1 million years. Your ancestors did something that no other primate on Earth figured out at the same scale they mastered fire. For hundreds of thousands of years, every sleeping human slept near flames. Fire was not optional, it was survival. And every large predator on the African continent learned, generation after generation, that the smell of smoke meant something dangerous was nearby. Not dangerous like a buffalo, dangerous in a different, unpredictable way. Humans threw things. Humans made loud sounds. Humans worked together in groups in ways that were difficult to predict and costly to challenge. Biologist Craig Packer, one of the world's leading lion researchers at the University of Minnesota, has spent over 40 years studying lion behavior. His research consistently shows that lions learn to read risk through experience, and the experience of generations has embedded a wariness around human settlements that goes beyond simple fear. It became instinct. Your body still carries the smell of that ancient fire cooking, smoke, the chemical signatures of a species that burns things. To a predator's nose, you don't smell like a zebra. You don't smell like anything it has cleanly, safely hunted before. You smell like a warning. Now, here's where it gets genuinely strange. There is a theory in predation biology called the supine paradox. When prey animals sleep, zebras, deer, antelope, they sleep in positions that allow rapid escape. They sleep lightly. They jerk awake. Their muscles stay partially ready. But you sleep flat on your back, arms wide, completely open, completely exposed. No animal in the natural world sleeps like this, unless it feels completely safe, unless it is at the top of its environment, with nothing to fear. And predators, researchers believe, may read that posture on a deep instinctual level as a signal, not weakness, confidence. You are sleeping like an apex creature sleeps. Dr. Lynn Isbell, an anthropologist at UC Davis who has studied primate threat perception for decades, points to the idea that the relationship between humans and large predators is not one-sided. Predators did not only shape humans through fear. Humans shaped predators through consequence. Enough confrontations, enough losses, enough generations of learning that this particular two-legged creature is not worth the cost, and an instinctual avoidance develops. You did not just survive predators, you trained them. But there's one more layer, and this one should keep you up at night. Predators don't always ignore sleeping humans. The cases where they do attack follow a pattern. A leopard enters a village, not because it's hungry for humans, but because it's desperate, injured, old, unable to hunt its normal prey. The leopard of Rudraprayag, the man-eaters of Tsavo, the Panar leopard. Every famous case of a predator that turned to humans follows the same rule: the animal was compromised. It had lost the ability to take on the prey it was built for. You are not their first choice. You are the option of last resort. And that distinction matters more than you realize. Because it means that for the vast majority of predatory animals on this planet, your species sits in a category that requires a special kind of desperate calculation before the attack is even considered. Tonight, when you close your eyes, you are not helpless. You are the product of 1,000,000 years of accumulated fear, fear that lives inside the nervous systems of every large predator on Earth, fear your ancestors built through fire, through tool, through consequence repeated across countless generations until it became instinct. You are the animal that trained the hunters to think twice. The lion doesn't ignore you because you're not worth eating. It ignores you because somewhere deep in its ancient brain it remembers what happened the last time.